The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
And the serve just clears the top of the net. Played by the Bombers.
A Q Media Group production.
Into the lane and just gets the roll.
Wow. Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free on the WCMP mobile app or on the Q Media Group YouTube stream.
35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone!
Now to bring you the call, here's Chris Gable.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Rush City High School for tonight's volleyball playoff action. It is the Mora Mustangs traveling down here to Rush City tonight. This is Section 2A semifinals, or subsection actually, semifinals here. We have the number 3 seed, the Mora Mustangs, visiting the number 2 seed Rush City Tigers. This is going to be an exciting match. Both of these teams are playing well here late in the season. We've got the Rush City Tigers with an overall record here of 24-4, I believe, and the Mora Mustangs have a 20-8 record. So this is going to be a great matchup here tonight. These two teams know each other very well. The coaches are good friends, and so we're in for a treat here tonight here in Rush City. We're going to step away for a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to continue on here with our Here's the Pitch pregame look at into both of these teams and how they got to where they are tonight into the season. We'll be back after this short break.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methven Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methven has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methven Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvenfuneralhome.com.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Welcome back here to Rush City High School for tonight's 7-2A volleyball action between the number 3 seed Mora Mustangs and the number 2 seed Rush City Tigers. Thank you all for tuning in tonight, either on 95.5 KFM, or 95.5 FM or 106.5, or those of you listening to the live audio feed on YouTube on our Q Media stream. Tonight, again, we are looking at a 7-2A volleyball matchup here. Take a look at 7-2A throughout the season here. Earning the number 1 seed this year was Esco. Rush City was the 2 seed. Like I said, they're 24-4. They've got a 6-1 record in the section. Mora comes in as the 3 seed. They're 5-3 in the section with an 18-9 overall record. These two did meet once during the year, and that was way back on September 4th, with Rush City winning that one in 3 sets, 3-0. No doubt about that this is a different team tonight here for the Mustangs as they rallied late in the year to go on a nice run. When we come in here tonight, we're further looking at the playoff bracket here. Tonight, Esco and Moose Lake are playing at Esco. Esco was the 1 seed on this side, and Moose Lake was the 4 seed. Looking at the other half of the subsection, it was Crosby Ironton, I believe, as the 1 seed, and then Proctor and Greenway were the 2 and the 3 seeds there. There are 7 teams in each subsection, so the 1 seed earned a bye. So Esco earned a first-round bye here. Taking a look deeper into these teams here, Rush City tonight comes in with a 9-game winning streak. Their last loss occurred on Tuesday, September 23rd, in a close one to Crosby Ironton. Crosby Ironton were the conference champions. They were 9-0 in the conference and have an 18-5 record overall. Mora comes into this match riding a 3-game win streak. And so both of these teams are coming in hot. Both of these teams are excited for this playoff opportunity. It is interesting when you look at these two rosters, however, they are very different. Mora has a has a high number of seniors, and I believe they actually have 14 seniors on their team, and Rush City has no seniors on their team. So, I think Mora is going to try to use that experience to their advantage in tonight's matchup, see if they can't keep the match close to put a little pressure on the Rush City Tigers tonight, as the Rush City Tigers do come in as the favorite, knowing they've got a better record at 24-4, but knowing also that they already defeated the Mustangs once this year, earlier in the season. To get here, the Rush City Tigers defeated Hinckley on Wednesday in 3-0, and Mora defeated Duluth Marshall 3-0 as well. Once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors tonight as we are getting close to the Kettle River opening serve. Need to fundraise for your team? Kettle River Pizza in Ascove has a practical and user-friendly fundraising program. Visit kettleriverpizza.com/fundraising to learn more. We're going to step away here for the national anthem, and we'll be back shortly.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes,
we're all about hair that feels like you.
At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with any coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go, take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Metvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Metvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Thank you for tuning in tonight to our Kettle River pregame. As we approach our Kettle River opening serve. Here's the pitch pregame show. Training facilities, batting cages, and even live instruction. Get your team trained at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. We are getting ready for Section 7 2A volleyball action here. And this is going to be an exciting game here. Rush City is definitely hungry. They were the section champions last year. They advanced to the state tournament. They lost their first 2 matches there, but they're going to use that experience from last year's run in the section and the state tournament. They're hungry. They want to get back, and no doubt last year's what they learned from last year is going to help them this year. And then you have the Mora Mustang squad here with 14 seniors. They are going to use their experience here, and they want to extend their season. With 14 seniors, no doubt they're hungry, and they worked hard for longer than 6 years to get here tonight in their senior year playoff second-round matchup here with the Rush City Tigers. Again, both of these teams, Rush City is the 2 seed in the subsection, and Mora is the 3 seed. Esco earned the 1 seed and had a bye. We are hearing our starting lineups here. The Rush City Tigers really, they are coming in here riding the T-Landers. You got Abigail T-Lander and Ellie T-Lander, and their dad is the coach. He's Eric T-Lander. And so they're going to use those 2 hitters, and they're going to be the key for the Tigers here tonight. Mora, they're going to start. Number 1, Alice Anderson. 2, Maya Fix. Number 4, Avery Ennis. Ashley Norberg, Ella Kassenbauer, and Jenna Lukenbill. So Mora starts 5 seniors, and their libero is also a senior, number 30, Leah Tim. So Mora starting 5 seniors, and they got 1 sophomore in their starting lineup. The Mora team is coached by Joy Whitbread. Assistants are Kelsey Nolt, Steph Graves, and Aaron Radicke. Again, the Rush City Tigers are coached by Eric Thielander. Assistant coaches are Erica Matsky-Stoltz, Trisha Bankston, and Summer Gar. We are almost set for this Section 7 2A volleyball action here. Just a reminder, we are audio only, and I appreciate all of you tuning in on Q Media and WCMP. We appreciate you tuning in, and we thank all of our sponsors for tonight's action. As coaches give their final instructions, when I look on the court tonight, Mora is wearing white tops with blue sleeves, blue numbers, and Mora written on the back. The libero for Mora will be wearing blue with white numbers, and they're wearing blue bottoms. For the Tigers, we got blue tops that kind of fade into yellow at the wrist for their tops, wearing kind of long sleeve shirts. They're wearing black bottoms, yellow numbers, and on the back of the Rush City Tigers jerseys, they say Tigers. And we are ready now for Section 7 2A volleyball. Back to serve here for the Tigers is number 18, Natalie Rude. She's serving from the far right. Good serve to start it off. Returned by Alice Anderson. It goes over the net. Here comes the Mustangs. Here's the set to number 2, Maya Fix. And it is a point for the Tigers. Good play there by the Tigers. It'll be 1-0 here. I'll try to keep my best here to keep up with the scoreboard. It is 1-0 Tigers. Here comes the serve. Mora just hits it over. Here's a set from Rude. Out to the left outside hitter, number 3. That's Thielander, and that's down for a point. And that'll be another point for the Tigers as the score is now 2-0. 2-0 Tigers early. Rude, number 18, the serve. She's also this junior setter. Oh, Alice Anderson, and they're going to call it a lift on Alice Anderson, number 1. The serve went to the back row, and Alice kind of got hamstrung by it a little bit, rolled up her sleeves, and the refs call a lift on that. So Rude again at the serve. She's serving from really the basketball out of bounds line on the right side of the volleyball serving area. Here's Rude with the serve. Good serve. That's up by the libero for the Mustangs. There's a hit by number 9 for the Mustangs, and that's Norberg. And that was tipped by the Tigers, and it goes out of bounds after the tip, and it'll be the first points of the game for the Mustangs. 3-1 is our score. Back to serve now for the Mustangs is Maya Fix. She serves it to the libero for the Tigers. Here comes a hit by number 3, Thielander, and that's into the net, and it will be the second point for the Mustangs. 3-2 our score early here in Rush City for this exciting playoff action. Maya Fix the serve. She just takes one step, serves it. Here's the set from Rude for the Tigers to the middle hitter. And the Mustangs scramble, and it falls deep. That was Paige Wiener with the hit. Paige is like the middle hitter here for the Tigers, and it was a good set from Rude, and Paige put it away. The Mustangs got an arm on it, but it goes deep out of bounds. Now to serve for the Tigers is number 3, Abigail Thielander. She serves from the very left side on a jump serve, kind of knuckles down on the Mustang side, and that'll be an ace for the Tigers. Tigers now lead 5-2. Here's Thielander from the left side again. That is Fix with the pass. Number 1, Alice Anderson just hits it over. And the Tigers get an arm on the ball, and it goes deep out of bounds. And it will be a point for the Mustangs. 5-3 now the score. Tigers come in the favorite here. They're the 2 seed, so the Mustangs really want to keep this close. There's the libero, Leah Tim with the serve. And that will fall for a point for the Mustangs. 5-4 is the serve. So the Tigers were unable to return that serve. Here's Leah Tim moving over now to the left side of the serving area. Thielander with the pass. Rude. Here Good block there from the Mustangs. The Mustangs just pushed the ball over. That was Kassenbauer. Here's 18 Rude with the set. Out to number 9, Thielander. She hits it over. Here come the Mustangs on the attack. And the outside hitter there for the Mustangs hit it, and it was blocked down there by the Tigers. Falls on the Mustang side, so it'll be a point for the Tigers. 6-4 now, Tigers lead. As, see if I can get a number on this server here. Tigers serve. Mustangs on the attack. They go to the middle hitter, 12, Lukenbill, and it is blocked up front by number 9, Thielander, and that will be another point. Back to serve now is Chania Anderson for the Tigers. Anderson serves right to the middle. That was the fix. Lukenbill sets it back to Anderson. Anderson just taps it over. Thielander with the up. Oh, good set right there, and that is hit hard by Neeson for the Tigers. Mustangs are scrambling. They get it over. Here goes Rude with the set, going to the back row hitter, number 3, Thielander, and that does not make it over the net, and that will be another point for the Mustangs as they regain the serve here. We got some substitutions now. 7-5, we got number 10 coming in for the Mustangs. That's Ostrike. '18 also into the game now. That's Ava Olsen. 7-5 our score early here in Rush City. Good serve, Thielander with the pass. Oh, good hit right there by Thielander. So Thielander had the pass, went to Rude. She went back to Thielander from kind of the 10-foot line, and she put it down for the kill. 8-5 is the score. Serving now for the Tigers. See if I can get a number on that. I believe that was number 7, Neeson. And there's a kill for the Mustangs. That was Jenna Lukenbill. Good kill right there for the Mustangs. 8-6 is our score. Good playoff volleyball action. Back to serve now is Alice Anderson. She serves from the far right of the serving area. Goes opposite side. Tigers. Thielander kind of hit the ball, I believe, and it goes off the net. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Mustangs. Here's Alice Anderson, the serve from the right side of the serving area. She just stands and serves. Thielander with the pass. Good hit right there by number 8, Hines. Wasn't a hard hit by Hines, but she hit it where they were not, and that'll be a point for the Tigers. 9-7 now is our score. Back to serve is number 9, Ellie Thielander. Alice Anderson with the pass, kind of goes over the net, and number 3, that is Abigail Thielander. She just taps it right down onto the Mustang side for a point for the Tigers. So it is 10-7 now. This is an important time of the game here for the Mustangs. They're going to want to stay close. Thielander with the serve. Oh, good set right there from Ava Olsen. And the hit by number 2, Maya Fix, goes long, out of bounds. 11-7. And if you're the Tigers, you want to put the metal to the pedal here, and you want to start pulling away here early in the first. Thielander to serve. Fix with the pass. Here goes Lukenbill with the hit. Oh, Lukenbill with the hit. Good hit by Lukenbill. Natalie Rude had a hand on it, but there's nothing she could do with it. 11-8 is our score now. Fast action here. Lukenbill to serve from the free throw lane. Good serve. Here's 18, Rude with the set. Lukenbill with the dig. Oh, good play right there for the Tigers. Lukenbill had the great dig on the hard hit, and number 8, Hines, just went down and tapped it back onto the Mustang side. It'll be a point for the Tigers. 12-8 now is our score. Number 8, Hines, back to serve for the Rush City Tigers here. She serves from the right side of the serving area. Oh, that was close. Good decision there by Tim to let that ball go. It goes long, out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Mustangs. 12-9 is our score. This is fast volleyball action here. Avery Ennis, I'm trying to bring you as much as I can here. Avery Ennis to serve. That's up by the libero for the Tigers. Hit in the middle there by number 4, I believe. That's Paige Wiener, the middle hitter. Good hit right there by Paige, and that is a point for the Tigers. 13-9 now is our score. Tigers to serve. This is number 18. That's Rude back to serve. Fix with the pass. Here goes number 9 for the Mustangs. That's Norberg with the hit. Scrambling are the Tigers. Oh, wow. They had a pass that went to about 12, 14 feet. And number 9, Ellie Thielander with a hard hit from, we'll call it the middle section of the court. And it is in for another point. Good hard hit from really a distance away from the net for Ellie Thielander. What a hit. Here's Rude to serve. Tim, the libero, gets the serve. Mustangs are scrambling. They just get it over. Here's Rude with the set. She's going to the right hitter. Blocked by the Mustangs. The Mustangs send it right back over to the Tigers. Here's Rude with another set to the left hitter. That was 3. Thielander. Here come the Mustangs on the attack. Fix pushes it over. Here's Rude with the set. Oh, good. Not sure who actually hit that. That looked like it was Thielander and Wiener were both there for it. But I think it was actually Wiener was the one who got the hand on the ball. And that'll be another point for the Tigers. 15-9 is our score. Number 18, Rude, Junior Rude for the Rush City is serving. Good serve to the libero. That was Tim. Good play right there. Set for number 9. That was Ashley Norberg. She kind of like timed her jump perfectly to throw off the Tigers. Once the Tigers were on the ground, she kind of tapped the ball over and it lands where they are not. And it is now 15-10 for the Tigers lead. Here's number 2. That's Maya Fix the serve. Here's Rude the set to the middle hitter. Wiener is blocked by Norberg. Oh, Avery Ennis pushed it over. And number 3, Thielander just pushed it right back down. And that'll be a point for the Tigers. It is now 16-10 here. Tigers to serve. This is number 3, I believe that is Thielander to serve. Rude with the set here to Thielander. Thielander with the hit. It is dug out here by Tim. Tigers tap it over, going to Norberg here in the middle for the Mustangs. Oh, it's blocked, but the Tigers fall on the ground, and there's nothing they can do with it once they're on the ground, and that'll be a point for the Mustangs. 16-11 here. I'm trying to keep up with the score and try to bring the broadcast by myself here tonight. Number 30, Leah Tim with the serve. It hits the net. Wiener is there, however. Thielander with the hit. Good. That was a good serve. The Tigers were able to just kind of get it up, and number 3, Abigail Thielander, is able to get the kill for the Tigers. It is now 17-11, and number 20, that is Shania Anderson going back to serve. She's serving from the right volleyball lane, or basketball lane. Mustangs just get it over. Anderson going to Rude from back row. There's number 3, Abigail Thielander again with the kill. They like to go to that middle back row area where Thielander can really still get some mustard on that ball. It is 18-11 here early in the 7-2A section volleyball game here in Rush City. We're going to step away for a short break. We'll be back shortly.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the dirty bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different.
Welcome back here to Rush City High School for this playoff action between the Rush City Tigers and the Mora Mustangs here. Rush City's on a little run here. It's 18-11 the score. Good serve. Mustang scrambling. Here's Alice Anderson. She pushes it. Good job by Alice Anderson. She just pushes it over on to the left side of the Rush City court, and that is a point for the Mustangs here. 18-12 now is our score. as Mora goes back to serve. That's number 18. That's Ava Olsen back to serve here for Mora. I'll fix the score here shortly. Here's Rude to set. She goes to the right outside hitter. That's 7. Neeson, she just pushes it over. Here come the Mustangs to Lukenbill in the middle. Lukenbill just taps it. Rude. Here's Thielander with the set, going to the right outside hitter, and it's long. That was Neeson. It goes out of bounds long on the Mustangs sideline here, and it is now 18-13. 18-13 is our score. Good timeout there by Whitbread. Here's 18. That's Olsen the serve. Here's Rude the set, going to the middle. That's down. Again, that was number 3, Abigail Thielander, coming from really the back row or the 10-foot line, and she's able just to hammer that, and it just caught the line over there, out of bounds line over there by the Mustang bench. Here's number 7 to serve. This is Neeson to serve for the Tigers. They're leading 19-13. There's Tim, the libero. Here's 18 with the set. That's Olsen with the set. And ball goes into the net on Anderson. The set was a little bit wide. Not much Anderson could do with that. It'll be another point for the Tigers. And they are in the Rush City Auto red zone in volleyball. Leah Tim with the serve receive. Mustang scrambling. Pushed over by number 10. That's Ostrike. Here come the Tigers. There's number 9, Thielander. She hits it. Mustangs recovering here. Blocked by the Tigers. Here come the Mustangs again. Pushed over by number 2, Fix. Here goes Rude to the middle hitter. Good dig right there by the libero. Lukenbill just hits it over. Here goes Rude going out to Thielander. Thielander just slaps it over. Olsen with the set. Nope, she tips it over. The Tigers dive for it. That was Ellie Thielander dove for it, and as they couldn't recover, and that'll be a point now for the Mustangs, 2014. Wow, hats off to the Leah Tim. Huge dig on a huge hit by Thielander. Keeping Mustangs alive here. Number 1, Alice Anderson with the serve. Here comes Rude with the set. Number 8, Hines just pushes it over with the left hand, and they're going to call that as a double hit. Not sure what happened there. The Rush City coach doesn't really like it and wants an explanation as he talks to the official up on the up official who's on a ladder here. On the ref stand, I should say. Alice Anderson with the serve. Rush City taps it over. That's Thielander. Here comes Olsen with the set. That's Jenna Olsen. She goes through the blockers of Thielander and Hines, and it goes out of bounds. Mustangs are coming. It's 20-16 here. Time out for Rush City, and we'll keep it here to kind of rewind here and get caught up as to what's happened here. So Mustangs were down 18-11, and they took a timeout, and since then they've gone on a little run themselves. It is now 20-16. They're on a little run. They're feeling good here as this match progresses here. We're still in set 1 here in Rush City. This is going to be an exciting match all night long. Both of these teams are experienced, and like I said, last year Rush City went to the state tournament, so these girls are experienced even though they don't have any seniors, and Mora is experienced in a different way with 14 seniors on their team. Here we go. We're back from the timeout. Alice Anderson the serve. That's Thielander with the pass. She goes deep to the other Thielander, number 3. Mora pushes it over. That's Lukenbill. Here come the Tigers again. This is Thielander. I think they're ruling that a block, and it went out of bounds off of Mora after the block, and it is now 21-16. I couldn't tell if that was a block or if it went off the top of the net and went back. Here goes number 7. Nope. Tigers are serving. Couldn't get the number on it. Maya Fix just hits it over for the Mustangs. Here come the Tigers. That's pushed over by number 8, Hines. Here come the Mustangs on the attack. Good push deep there. Tigers are scrambling. And here comes number 3, Thielander. Oh, good block by the Mustangs. That was number 10, Ava Olsen. Here come the Tigers. Oh, good hit right there in the middle by I think that was number 8, Hines. She went right through the block of Lukenbill and it falls. We're seeing some great hard hits and some great blocks here on both sides of the ball. I believe we have number 9 here serving Ellie Thielander. Here's Ellie Thielander serve. That's Leah Tim with the receive. Number 2, Maya Fix pushes it over. Thielander to Rude. Back to Thielander for the kill, and it's down. Good hit by Thielander. Good effort there by the Mustangs diving for that ball. Couldn't get to it. 23-6. When you give Rude the opportunity to have a good set and to find one of the Thielanders, it's tough to defend that. Here's Thielander to serve from the left side. Goes to the libero for Mora. Olsen setting number 2, Fix. Fix tipped by the Tigers. Here come the Tigers. That was Rude to number 3, Thielander. Mora dives on it. I believe that was Fix. She dove it, went over. Mora scrambling. They go to the back row of the Tigers. Here's Rude with the set right to the middle. Boom, there it is. Hines with the big time kill. That's so hard to defend. She's got some hops. She gets up and just can put the ball down. It is now set point 24-16 as number 9, Ellie Thielander serves. Good hard serve. Anderson with the serve receive. Lukenbill gets it back in play. Mustang send it deep. Here's Rude with the set to Hines, and that time she wanted a big kill, and instead it goes into the net. 24-17 is our score. Here in set number 1, 24-17 is our score. Lukenbill to serve. Serves right to the middle of the court. Here's Rude, goes to the middle. Pushed over. Here goes Lukenbill. Sets outside to Olsen. Into the net. Mustang scrambling here. Oh, and that was not much they could do. The ball was near the ref stand, almost parallel to the net, and they just hit it into the net. And that will be the end of set 1 with the final score 25-17 here in set 1. We're going to step away for a short break. We'll be back for set number 2.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ash Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you.
At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with any coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Welcome back in here to Rush City High School as we are bringing you playoff volleyball action here in Rush City High School. This is the number 2 seed in the subsection, Rush City, versus the number 3 seed, Mora Mustangs. We are at the Hones set break here. Hail damage? Get your vehicle over to Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. In fact, many insurance companies recommend Hones. They'll get you fixed up the right way here. Looking at the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, Rush City leads 1-0 in sets. That first set really was about number 3, Abigail Thielander. She had 7 kills alone in that set, leading the way for the Tigers. Abigail Thielander had three kills, and number 8, Hines, had some huge kills. She also had 3 for the Mustangs in that first set. Lukenbill had 3. And number 9 for the Mustangs, that's Ashley Norberg. She also had 3 kills, and Alice Anderson had 2. Again, Rush City took that first set, 25-17. We are about getting ready here to start set number 2 here in Rush City. Stay tuned after the game for our post-game show. We will have our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game. Player of the Game presented by Pine Insurance Agency. Our player will get a coveted Player of the Game t-shirt for a job well done. Thank you, Pine Insurance Agency, for covering Minnesota and Wisconsin. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you to all of you tuning in, whether that's on WCMP or watching on Q Media Sports tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. And again, this is audio only due to the State High School League rules. You see that now during playoff action. We got Mora's going to serve first here. And this is number 4, back to serve Avery Ennis. Mora's wearing white tops, so kind of blue and white sleeves here. Blue bottoms. Rush is wearing blue tops. Blue uniforms that kind of fade to yellow on the sleeves, and black bottoms. Avery Ennis to serve. Tigers receive. Rude with the set to number 3, Thielander. There's another kill here as Rush City takes the early 1-0 lead. You know, that's already her 8th of the game, her first in this set. She doesn't need to be close to the net. Most of her kills have come from 10 to 15 feet range from the net. Alice Anderson with the pass here. There's Ennis going out to number 11, Kassenbauer, and that goes into the net. It'll be a point for the Tigers. 2-0 now. We got a good student section here for Rush City as they are getting some cheering going. The pep band was here tonight. Great school spirit here for Rush City in the playoffs. This is 18 to serve. This is Rude. Serves from the right side. Anderson with the pass. Goes to Ennis. Ennison just kind of tips it back. Fix hits it over. Here to come the Tigers. Rude set to Thielander. And is down for the kill. That's number 3, Abigail Thielander again. Abigail is a junior for the Tigers. 3-0. Rude to serve again. She's going to serve from the right side of the serving area. She starts from behind the basketball, out of bounds line actually. Takes a little running serve here. Kind of a knuckleball there. Hits it short. And it is stuck. The ball is stuck in the curtain up near the ceiling. I have not seen that before yet this year. And we're going to hope that ball just stays up there. So it is 3-0. So I think we're just replaying. Nope, 4-0. That'll be a point for the Tigers. 4-0. Rude to serve. Jump serve goes deep. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Mustangs. Good decision there by the Mustangs. We are in set 2. Tigers take set 1, 25-17. I guess the scoreboard now says 3-1, so it must have just been a replay on that curtain. I apologize for not knowing that rule. What happens when it gets stuck in the curtain? There's a kill for the Mustangs. I believe that was Alice Anderson over on the far end with the kill, and the Mustangs now have a 3-2 lead. 3-2 lead. Excuse me, 3-2, Tigers lead. There's a libero for the Tigers. Rude goes and gets it near their bench. Just pushed over by Wiener, and that just falls just the right spot. Wiener just kind of tapped it forward. Little spin on the ball, drops down for the point for the Tigers. It is 4-2 now, our score. To serve from the far left is Abigail Thielander. Far left of the serving area. Ennis to set to Kassenbauer. It's blocked back to the Mustangs. Number 9, that is Norberg. She just goes up and hits it, and it falls inbounds for the Mustangs. Good decision right there by Norberg to just kind of go and hit it deep. Caught the Tigers off guard. 4-3 is our score. Number 30, Leah Tim is the server now for the Mustangs. She's wearing the blue jersey because she's the libero. Number 9, Thielander with the pass to Rude. Rude goes to the back right hitter, and that is Wiener, and she puts it down for the Tiger point. Good kill right there for number 4, Paige Wiener for the Tigers. It is now 5-3. We got some substitutions for the Tigers. Number 20, Chania Anderson to serve. Here's Ennis with the set to Lukenbill in the middle. Lukenbill does her best to kind of tap it, and it goes out of bounds. 6-3 now is the score. 6-3, Tigers lead. Shania Anderson the serve. She's number 20. She serves from in the basketball lane, right in the middle of the volleyball court. Oh, good. Ennis just kind of goes up and pushes it right back over. Here's Ennis, the set to Lukenbill. Lukenbill taps it over. Oh, what a play by Thielander. Her palm is on the ground, and the ball hits it. But here come the Mustangs on the attack. Alice Anderson, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds by, I believe that's blocked out of bounds. Not sure what's happening here. The refs are talking. Yes, it hit Rush City. It went out of bounds. It'll be a point for Mora. Number 18 into the game now for the Mustangs. Ava Olsen is our server, and it is 6-4 the score. And this is the same kind of what happened in the last set. The Mustangs keep it close early, go back and forth, but they're never really able to gain big-time momentum here. They just kind of are keeping it close. Ava Olsen, good job on that serve. It is an ace serve. Shania Anderson had a choice. Do I let it go? It looked like it was going long. It just hits the line, and that's an ace for number 18, Ava Olsen. 6-5 is our score. Here's Rude with the set. She's going to the money band. Oh, the money kill for Thielander. She's just money all night. There's number 10 for her. That's kill number 10. When the Tigers need a point, they know where to go. They go to number 3, Abigail Thielander, and she is so tough to stop there. Again, that was from the 10-foot line. 7-5 is our score. Here's number 7 to serve. That's Neeson. Neeson. Here goes the Mustangs. Set back to number 10. That is Ostrike. Ostrike kind of puts some spin on the ball. Hits it to the left side of the Tigers' court, and it lands for a point for the Mustangs. 7-6. It's hard to explain how she hit that ball. 7-6 Tigers lead is our score. Mustangs serve. Here come the Tigers again. Where do they go? They needed the ball back. They went right back to Abigail Thielander, and there's a kill. Again, it's from that 10-foot line. She just gets so much momentum, and it's starts from the 12-foot 10 and ends up landing, and she just hits it from so far away from the net. But it's so hard hit that it's hard for the Mustangs to get at. 8-6 is our score. Good hit there by the Mustangs. That's Maya Fix. Goes through the block. It's tipped, but it lands on the Rush City side of the court. And again, the Mustangs are hanging around. It's 8-7, our score. Here goes Lukenbill to serve. Serves right to the middle of the court. Thielander hits it. Rude with the set. Goes to Hines in the middle. It is blocked by Norberg, but it goes into the net on the Mora side. So that will be a point for the Tigers. Another good hit there by Hines. She is a strong middle hitter. She can really hammer it when she gets it rolling in the middle. Back to serve now is Hines for the Tigers. Little jump serve. Alice Anderson with the pass. Here goes the Mustangs. That was, I couldn't tell who that was. Ava Olsen maybe with the hit. Here come the Tigers. There's Thielander. It's tipped. It's blocked. Ava Olsen there, number 18, just sends it over. Thielander stands and hits it. It's blocked by the Mustangs. Blocked over by the Mustangs. Rude just hits it up. Thielander with the pass. Oh, she just hit it straight in the air and told Neeson to come and hit it from the back row, but it goes into the net. It'll be 9-8 now is the score. 9-8, the score here in Rush City. Set number 2. Here goes Avery Ennis back to serve for the Mustangs. Ennis with the serve. Thielander with the pass. Oh, it just tipped over by Rude. Not much you can do. Ennis goes to Norberg in the middle. Norberg taps it up. There's Thielander with the pass. Thielander hits it over. Thielander tips it over. Mustangs go get it. Avery Ennis goes to the left outside hitter. That's fixed. She hits it over. Here's Rude. Back with the set to Abigail Thielander. Mora scrambling to get it. Oh, they're able to get it over. Wiener to Rude. Back to Wiener for the hit. Oh, it's down for the 8. This is where the Tigers last time really made their run. Here comes Rude. Norberg with the kill. There we go. Good set right there by Ennis. Went to number 9, Ashley Norberg. And she's able to fight through the Tiger blockers, and that'll be a point for Mora. 11-9 now is our score. Here goes the serve. That was number 2, Fix. Here goes Rude the set. Tipped over by Neeson. Here goes Anderson, hits it over. Here's Rude with the pass set to Thielander. Thielander just hits it over. Here's Ennis, goes to the left hitter, Anderson. Anderson has a block. Good dig there by Tim. Kassenbauer just gets it over. Recovered by the libero for the Tigers. Rude, the set to Thielander. Again, Tim goes and gets it. Anderson just hits it over. Thielander to Rude to Wiener. She taps it over. Good hustle by Fix. Here we go. We got a big rally here. Rude goes to the left. Right hitter. It's hit hard. And good hustle play right there by Mora. Number 7 on that kill. That was Neeson. Wow, I'm trying to bring you this exciting action. This is just great volleyball on both sides. We've got girls diving, hustling all over the court. It is 12-9 the score now. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk tomorrow after this. Here's number 3, Abigail Thielander to serve. She serves from the far left of the serving area. She does a little jump serve. Thielander. There's Tim with the pass. Ennis goes outside to Norberg. Oh, Norberg with the hard hit, and it goes off Rude's hands, out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Mustangs. So neither team really is able to go on any big runs here in set number 2. 12-10 is our score. Tim to serve. Goes deep, Thielander to Rude. Rude with the set. Neeson just pushes it over. Ennis goes to Lukenbill in the middle. Lukenbill with the hit. Do we have a tip? Yep, we got a tip. Off Rush City, out of bounds. It'll be a point. Mora, 12-11 is our score now. This is an exciting match here. Both teams going back and forth. Tim to serve. Kind of a soft serve. Here we go. Rude to Thielander. Thielander hits, blocked. It's recovered by the Mustangs. Here's Anderson. Anderson pushes it to Thielander. And we're going to have a double hit there on Mora. So it'll be a point for Rush City. 13-11 is our score on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Number 20, Chania Anderson, is now back to serve for the Tigers. Good hard serve. There's Tim, our libero. Ennis to Lukenbill. Lukenbill pushes it over. Oh, Thielander just hits it back over. Here's Tim to Kassenbauer. Good blocks right there by the Tigers. Tigers go. Here's Thielander with the hit. It goes out of bounds off the Tigers. 13-12. The Mustangs are within 1 again. They've been here before. 13-12 is our score. Looking at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, number 3, Abigail Thielander, leads with 11 kills tonight. Here's number 18, the serve. This is Ava Olsen. Olsen, the serve. A little miscommunication on the Tiger side, and it just falls in between 2 girls near the back end line, and that will be a point. And we've got a tie game here in set number 2. 13-13 is our score. Mora, Ava Olsen is serving. Good serve. That's Thielander to Rude. Rude back set to number 7, Neeson, and it goes into the net for a point for Mora. 14-13 is the score. Mora's on a little rally here as they take the first lead of the match. 14-13. Ava Olsen the serve. She just stands and serves. Here's Rude. Goes back to Thielander. Thielander, oh, it is blocked by Lukenbill, but she just couldn't get enough on it to send it back on the Rush City side. It falls on the Mora side. Point, Rush City, 14-14, back to tie game. Neeson back to serve. She's serving right from the middle of the court. Neeson the serve. She goes, serves it, and it goes out of bounds on Mora's right side. Out of bounds line, so that'll be a point Mora. 15-14, Mora regains the serve. 15-14, Mora leads here in set 2. This is number 1, Alice Anderson. Anderson to Thielander. Rude goes to Thielander at number 9, Thielander in the middle. Good dig by Tim. Back to, that's Maya Fix. Maya Fix pushes it over. It goes off the Rush City blockers onto the floor. Point for the Mustangs. It is now 16-14. 16-14, Mora leads. Anderson the serve. T-Lander to Rude. T-Lander goes to the left. She actually went back row again to Abigail T-Lander, and she hits it long. Again, that was from like 11, 12 feet on the floor, and it goes out of bounds long. So Mora now leads 17-14. Good play right there. Oh, what a scramble by T-Lander. Tim with the recovery. Luke and Bill in the middle. Here come the Tigers. They're resetting here. T-Lander with the kill. It's down. That's number 9. Ellie T-Lander. She'll stop the Mora run. It was 14-11, and then it was 17-14. Mora is now leading 17-15 as the Tigers go back to serve. I'll update the score here shortly. 17-15 is the serve. Oh, that was a really good serve right there by number 9, Ellie T-Lander. Mora kind of dove for it and really couldn't get much on it. It'll be a point for the Tigers. 17-16. T-Lander to serve. This is number 9, Ellie T-Lander. She serves. Tim with the pass. She goes to Ava Olsen to Lukenbill. Lukenbill hits it, and it is blocked, I believe, by number 8, Kendra Hines. And it falls down on the Mora side, and we are back to a tie game, 17-17. So 3 straight here for the Tigers. 17-17. Ellie T-Lander. Anderson just gets a hand on it. Lukenbill pushes it over. Neeson with it up to Rude. Rude to T-Lander. Good. Oh. Abigail T-Lander had the hit. Anderson had an arm on it, and she was in position. The ball just went too hard off her arm, hit the ceiling, and came back too quickly before any Mora person could get to it. And we have a timeout, Mora. We're going to step away for a short break. You won't want to miss, you will not want to miss the end of this set 2 and set 3 here. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back shortly.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Metvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Metvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City. It is 18-17 here in set 2. Rush City is leading. Mora was up 17-14. Rush is on a little run here. 18-17 is our score. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors as we near our Hone set break. 18-17 here in set 2. Tiger serving. This is T-Lander. T-Lander, Tim with the pass. 18, Olsen with the set. Good hit over here. Here comes Rude. She just pushes it over. Anderson sets it. Little too long. Tipped by Rush City. Rude with the set to number 8, Hines. Oh, good hard hit. Tim got one hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. So Tigers now lead 19-17. Here in set number 2, Ellie T-Lander to serve for the Tigers. Ellie T-Lander is a 9th grader. She's serving from near the left volleyball, basketball lane line. One of the Rush City Tiger girls is talking to the officials here. Here's T-Lander serve. Good hard serve. That's up by Maya Fix. Ava Olsen goes and gets it. Fix pushes it over. Good dive right there by T-Lander. And they're going to call that, well, it's a point for the Mustangs. Not sure if she slid too far under the net or what happened there. And it looks like we have, I believe they've warned the Rush City coach here. And I'm not sure what's happening here. The refs are coming across the court to talk to each other. The down ref is coming over to talk to the ref in the stand. It is 19-18 our score, and I'm not sure what is happening here. Rush City, it will be Mora serve, 19-18. So here's Lukenbill to serve. Thielander with the dig. Rude back to Thielander. Oh, and it falls. Lukenbill dove for it. Not much you could do with it. And it goes underneath the net, and it'll be 20-18 the score. So 20-18 is our score. This is number 8. Hines the serve. Good jump serve right there. That's Fix to Olsen. Olsen back to number 10. Ostrike. Here come the Tigers. Push it over. Olsen back to Norberg. Norberg dug out there by Thielander. Wiener hits it over. Anderson to Olsen. Back to Fix. Fix with the hammer. It's dug out by number 1. Stream for the Tigers. Here come the Mustangs again. Mustangs are scrambling. Tim tried to just hit that over. Mistimed their jump off her fingertips. 21-18 is our score. Again, that was some exciting action right there. Number 8 to serve. This is Hines to serve for the Tigers. Little jump serve from the far right. That's Fix. Anderson. Mora just scrambles. Olsen gets it over. Thielander goes and gets it. Back to Wiener in the middle. It's down for the kill. Good set right there for the Tigers. 22-18. They are in the Rush City Auto red zone here. They're at 22. 22-18 is our score here in set 2 from Rush City. Number 8, Hines to serve. Good serve right there. Anderson with the pass to Olsen. To Norberg with the kill. It goes off Thielander, out of bounds. It'll be a point. Mora. 22-19 is our score. This is exciting back and forth action here. You're going to want to stay tuned for our post-game show. Brought to you by Pine Insurance Agency. 22-19 on our Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Ennis to serve. Rude just tips it over. Oh, it was not the best pass in the world, and Rude just got her fingertips on it, tips it over the net. It falls to the ground for a point for the Rush City Tigers, and they lead now 23-19 is our score here. We're going to step away for a short commercial break. We have a timeout, Mora. We'll be back right after this break.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Welcome back here to Rush City High School. We're in set 2, 23-19 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics. Leave with a smile you will embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. 23-19 is our score. Rush City to serve. This is Rude to serve. Good jump serve. Kassenbauer gets it. Fix. Norberg with the hit. Oh, it goes out long. That's 24-19. It'll be set points here now for the Tigers. Set point for the Tigers. Rude is serving. This one has gone back and forth. Rude. Oh, it goes out of bounds. It'll be 24-20. Both teams now are in the Rush City Auto red zone here. 24-20 is our score. Number 2, this is Maya Fix back to serve for Mora. Good serve. The libero for the Tigers gets it. There's Rude going to Thielander. It is tipped, and it falls for a point, and that'll be the end of set 2. Tigers take set 2, 25-20. We're going to step away for the Hone set break. We'll be back after a few commercials.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Welcome back in here to Rush City High School as we prepare for set number 3. Taking a look at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Let's take a look at some of the statistics tonight. Looking at the scoreboard here, number 3 for Rush City. She's been their go-to girl here tonight. That's number 3, Abigail Thielander. She's an outside hitter, junior. She's got 15 kills on the night. Next up there, number 4, Paige Wiener. She has 6 kills. Coming from the middle hitter spot. Number 8 for the Tigers, Kendra Hines. She has 5 kills. And number 9, Ellie Thielander. She's got 4 kills. For the Mustangs, number 12, Jenna Lukenbill has 4. But leading the team is number 9, Ashley Norberg. Once again, these two teams are very interesting when you look at their roster build. The Tigers have no seniors. In fact, they actually only have 3 juniors on their team as well. So they're all mostly sophomores and 9th graders. And Mora is really the opposite. They've got 14 seniors on their team. And that says a lot about the volleyball culture, that kids want to stay in the program throughout their whole high school careers, because you just can't get a lot of playing time, but they just want to be a part of the team. So hats off to Mora and their coaching staff for building a culture where everybody feels like they're part of the team. You don't see that very often these days in high school athletics. So we are just about ready to start set 3 here. Stay tuned for after the game for our post-game show, and we'll have our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game here. All right, here goes our opening serve. That's Rude to serve. Here's Avery Ennis, goes outside to Kassenbauer. Kassenbauer with the hit. Recovering are the Tigers here. Oh, Alice Anderson just kind of dove for it, and she kind of got lucky. Hit it. It goes off the blockers for the Tigers, and it goes out of bounds. And Mora will be on the board first here in set number 3. Again, on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, Tigers lead 2-0. This is fixed to serve. Oh, it hits the net, and the Tigers are scrambling, but you're never really scrambling when Thielander can hit it like that from 13 feet. Mustangs recovering here. Anderson hits it over. Rude dives, gets a hand on it, and the Tigers scramble, and they can't hit it over. So it'll be 2-0 now with the Mora lead here. 2-0, Mora with the lead. Maya Fix continues to serve for the Mustangs. Thielander goes to Rude. Rude goes to the right outside hitter. That's Wiener. Wiener hits it over. Recovered by the Mustang. Mustang scrambling. Norberg just hits it deep. Rude with the set. She's going to the left outside hitter. That's Thielander, and she puts it down for her 16th kill of the match already. It is now 2-1 the score. It is just incredible. When the Tigers need it, they just go to number 3, Abigail Thielander, and she just delivers. Here she is now serving from the far left. Tim with the pass. Mustangs just get it over. Rude with the set. She goes back to the right outside hitter. That's Neeson. Neeson has a block. Tigers diving for it, and they can't get it over. It'll be a point Mustang. Good block right there by the Mustangs up front. It'll now be 3-1 our score here. Rude goes back to Wiener outside. That was the right outside hitter, and it goes off the arm of Kassenbauer. And another hard hit right there for the Tigers, and they earned the point there. 3-2 is the score. 3-2, Rush leads, and here's number 20, Shania Anderson to serve. She serves from pretty much the right basketball lane line. Oh, and the Mustangs hit it. It goes off the basketball backboard. That was crazy. So it went off the Mustangs' arms up to the basket, and it hopped around on the backboard, which is parallel to the ceiling, hopped around up there, dropped down, and the Mustangs just had to wait for it to drop, and then they hit it into the net. 3-3, Shania Anderson to serve. Kassenbauer sets it to the middle. Lukenbill just hits it over. Tigers scrambling. And that's going to be 4 hits on the Tigers, and that will be a point for the Mustangs. I'm not sure. There we go. It's 4-3. Oh, excuse me. Let me get this scoreboard here right. My teams are opposite on the sides of the scoreboard on my computer as they are on the scoreboard here. So it's 4-3, Mustangs lead. Mustangs serve. Here's Thielander, hits it over. Good recovery by Fix. Olsen just sets it over the net. Thielander gets it. Rude outside to the other Thielander, and it goes off the Lukenbill block down to the ground, and it'll be a point now for the Tigers. 4-4 now is our score. Live from Rush City, Section 2A, Section 7-2A, volleyball action. Here's Neeson to serve. Anderson gets it, it goes over the net. Here's Rude to set. Thielander at the 10-foot line, and she does it again. Goes through the block, and it is now 5-4. I don't know if I've seen a player use that 10-foot line and get as much power on it from that far back as Abigail Thielander. She is an impressive volleyball player. Here's number 7, Neeson with the hit. Anderson gets it. Tim runs after it, saves it. Lukenbill just hits it over. Anderson hits it to Rude with the set. Number 8 for the Hines hits it over. Here come the Mustangs. That's hit over by number 10, Ostrike. Rude, the set. Again, go to that 10-foot line. Thielander, and that time it is blocked by Lukenbill. Wow. Another good hit there by Abigail Thielander, but that time Lukenbill gets arms on it and blocks it down, and it falls for a Mora point, and Lukenbill's pumped after that one. Number 1, Alice Anderson to serve. Anderson to serve. There's Thielander. Rude going to the left hitter. Oh, that's Hines. Hines just gets her left paw on it, hits it over the net, and it falls down onto the ground for a Tiger point. 6-5 is our score now. 6-5 is our score. I believe this is number 9 to serving now, Ellie Thielander. She's a freshman. Anderson gets an arm on it. Mustangs running after it. They're scrambling here. Coaches have to clear the bench over there, and it falls for a Rush City point. 7-5 now our score here from Rush City. Rush City comes into this ball game as the 2 seed in the subsection. They are the returning section champions, so they have playoff experience, no doubt about it. Anderson, Olsen goes and gets it. Lukenbill just hits it over. Rude with the set, going back to Thielander, and it's down for the kill. You know, most of the game, the Tigers go cross court. That time Thielander went right on the out-of-bounds line on her side, and that was a big-time hit again for Thielander. That is kill number 18 for Abigail Thielander. Good serve right there from Ellie Thielander. Olsen the set to Fix. It's blocked by the Tigers. Mustangs recovering. Fix just hits it over. Anderson gets it. Rude with the set to the middle hitter. Hines. Anderson just puts it over for Mora. Neeson goes and gets it. Here's Thielander with the hit, recovered by Tim. Olsen with the set, going left. Mora just hits it over to the middle. Oh, good play right there by the Tigers. They really didn't have much going, and Rude just sends it deep, and the Mustangs couldn't go get it, and that'll be another point for the Tigers, and 9-5 is the score on our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Once again, you're going to want to stay tuned after this match for our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game here. And it is 9-5. We have a timeout, Mora. We're going to keep it here now and just kind of review what's happened so far tonight. So we've got Mora lost set one. It was 25-17 Rush City with set one. They really were in control the whole time. They led 18-11, forced a Mora timeout, then led 20-16 and won 25-17. Set two was 14-11. Rush was leading. Mora went on a run and actually took a 3-point lead, 17-14. Rush City tied it up. Mora called timeout, and Rush went on to win set two, 25-20. And now here in set two, it is 9-5. Thank you to our sponsors here. Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch in North Branch is the area's premier indoor training facility. Fast pitch, slow pitch, or baseball batting cages. Tune up your swing at Here's the Pitch. Back to the action here in set three. This is Abigail Thielander to serve. Tim with the pass to the setter, Olsen. Lukenbill with the hit. Recovered by Anderson. Rude with the set, going to Thielander. Good dig right there by Anderson. Olsen just shoots it over. Rude right to the middle hitter. Oh, good block up front. That was Fix and Lukenbill with the block of the Hines hit. And it'll now be 9-6 in favor of the Tigers. 9-6 is their score here in set three. Lukenbill to serve. Thielander. Oh, excuse me, that was not Thielander, that was Neeson. Rude with the back set to Thielander, and it goes out of bounds. It'll now be 9-7. 9-7 our score, set three. Lukenbill to serve for the Mustangs. Here's the serve. Lukenbill serves it to Thielander. Rude back to Thielander on the left side. Good hit. She went down the line, and it lands right on the line. Inbounds for a Tiger point, and that is kill number 19 for Abigail Thielander. And it is 10-7. And once again, you saw Mora gain a couple points, gain a little momentum, and the Tigers go right back to Abigail Thielander, and she delivers again. Here we go. This is number 8, Hines with the serve. Mustangs are scrambling. Number 10, Ostrike just gets it over. Rude. Oh, good hit right by Wiener, and it is blocked by Fix, but it lands on the Mora side, and it'll be a point for the Tigers. 11-7 now is our score. Number 8, Hines going back to serve. She serves on the right side of the serving area. She starts about the basketball out of bounds line, takes a couple steps, jump serve, right-handed serve. Tim off her arms, it goes long. Mustangs scramble. Good hustle by the Mustangs, and it is out of bounds. Point for the Tigers. 12-7 now is our score. (12-7) is our score here in set three. Number 8, this is Kendra Hines to serve. Blue jersey, yellow numbers for the Tigers. Good jump serve here. Good hard serve. Anderson has it, goes off her arm, goes back to near the exit, and it will be another point for the Tigers. That is an incredible hard serve. It's low, it barely goes over the net, and it is a hard-hitting serve here by Kendra Hines. She's a sophomore middle hitter for the Tigers. Wow, again, that is a powerful serve. Another ace here for Kendra Hines. That is a big-time serve. She can jump so high, the ball looks like it's at a downward angle the whole time from the second it leaves her hand. Wow, that's a big, powerful serve here, right here for Hines. There it is again. Anderson, it just goes over the net. Here's Rush City, they're in business here. Set to Thielander, it is blocked, but it stays on the Mora side, and it falls for another point. Ostrike got her hands on it, it just stayed on the Mora side, and it's 15-7. Tell you, this combination here of Kendra Hines serving, and you set it to Thielander, it's special. These Rush City team is primed to make a big-time run here in the section if they continue to play like that. Hines now serves it long. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be a point now for the the Mustangs. 15-8 is the score. 15-8 the score. Hines really did a nice job getting them in front here. All right, another good serve here for the Mustangs. That was Avery Ennis with a great serve, and that'll be a point for the Mustangs. 15-9 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard here in set 3. The Mustangs need to come back to keep the match alive. Here's Avery Ennis. Rude with the set. Thielander again from the 10-foot line. Had it blocked, and number 9, Thielander, hits it over. Here come the Mustangs. Kassenbauer hits it. Rude gets her hands on it. Thielander goes their sister, Thielander. Anderson gets it. She just hits it over the net. And Wiener up front just hits it hard. Tim dives for it. Kassenbauer then just shoots it long, and it goes out of bounds off Mora. So it'll be a point for the Tigers. Just incredible effort here on both teams. Quick reflexes, quick responses, and big plays on both of these teams. Number 18, Rude, back to serve now for the Tigers. Tim with the pass. Ennis with the set, goes to Fix from the 10-foot line. Fix hits it over, recovered by Rush City. Rude to the 10-foot set for Thielander. Ennis goes to Fix, blocked by the Tigers. Norberg hits it, Kassenbauer hits it, blocked by the Tigers. Tim hits it up, Fix, she just pushed it over, blocked again by the Tigers. And then Kassenbauer hits it out of bounds, and it'll be another point for the Tigers, 17-9. From my angle, I can't really see the numbers on who's getting all the blocks. I do know number 7 there, Clara Neeson, had a couple of those blocks for the Tigers. Rude with the serve. Tim goes down on her knees and gets it. Ennis hits it. Mustangs are scrambling. Kassenbauer hits it back in. Thielander to Rude. Back to Thielander. Oh, it's blocked. Mustangs get fingers on it. Oh, it was blocked. Mustangs dove for it, and then it just falls to the ground. 18-9 here now is our score. And Mora is going to call a timeout here. They need this one to keep this match alive. We're going to step away for a short word from our sponsors. We'll be back here for the conclusion of set number 3.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you.
At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the bottle shop.
Welcome back in here to Rush City here for our subsection 7 2A volleyball matchup here. Rush City's the 2 seed. Esco earned the 1 seed on this half of the subsection. They got a first round bye. They are playing tonight up in Duluth, or excuse me, up at Esco. Rude to serve here, leading 18-9, and it goes out of bounds. So a good timeout there by Whitbread, and the Mustangs regain the serve. 18-10 is the score now. 18-10 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Fix the serve. Thielander with the pass to Rude, to Thielander with the hit. Here goes Ennis, goes out to Alice Anderson. It is blocked and goes out of bounds. It'll be a point for Mora. Good blockers up front for Rush City. The ball just happened to go out of bounds, and it'll be a point for the Mustangs. 18-11 now is our score. Maya fixed the serve. Thielander, Rude goes back to Wiener with the kill, hit. It is dug out there by Ennis. Tim goes and gets it. Here's Kassenbauer. She goes up for the hit, and it is blocked by the Tigers. That's number 4, Wiener, and number 7, Neeson, went up and blocked that hit there for the Tigers. It is now 19-11. Tigers lead. Here's Thielander from the left side serving. Tim gets it. Ennis goes out to Anderson. Anderson hits it over. Thielander recovers. Set goes to number 7, Neeson. Ennis digs it out. Kassenbauer goes back. There's number 9, Norberg, and she just pushes it too far. It'll go out of bounds. And now Rush City is in the Rush City Auto red zone. They're at 20. 20-11 is our score here. Number 3, Abigail Thielander goes set to serve from the left side of the serving area, and it goes long, out of bounds. 20-12 now is our score. 20-12 to score. Tim back to serve now for Mora. The action's happening fast here. Here goes Tim with the serve. Libero for Rush City gets it. Rude goes to Thielander. She hits it. It kind of goes off the net, and it falls where no Mustangs are. It'll be a point for the Tigers. 21-12 now is our score. 21-12 is the score. Anderson the serve. Ennis with the set goes to Lukenbill. Lukenbill with the hit. Dug out there by Rude. Thielander hits it. It goes off the Mora blockers. Mora dives. It goes over. Here comes Rush City. Rude to the middle. Oh, that was Hines again. And again, Mora got their fingers on it, and it just falls right behind them. And now it is 22-12. The Tigers are just so fundamental. They don't beat themselves here. They really keep the ball in bounds. They hit it hard. They make their opponent make mistakes. Anderson hits it long. Anderson for Rush gets it. Set back to number 7, Neeson. And Avery Ennis dives for it. Can't get it. It'll be a point for Rush City. 23-12 now is our score. Anderson to serve. This is Chania Anderson. She's number 20. Here's her serve. Fix gets it. Ennis pushes it back. Kassenbauer gets it. And that'll be 4 hits for Mora. And it is now game point. 24-12, game point for the Tigers to advance here in the Section 7-2A. Here we go. Anderson the serve. And it goes off number 2, Maya Fix. It goes out of bounds, and that will be the game. Rush City takes tonight's volleyball matchup 3-0, and they're going to advance to the subsection finals, and we'll preview that one here when we return to Rush City after this short break.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Metvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Metvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Welcome back here to Rush City High School as we take a look at going over the match here tonight between the Rush City Tigers and the Mora Mustangs here. Rush City takes the match here 3-0. Extremely competitive though. I don't think the score is really indicative of what that game really was. We had lots of big time volleys on both sides. And so let's just review tonight's action here in set 1. Rush City took control. They took an 18-11 lead, forced the Mora timeout. They went up 20-16, and then it was 25-17 in set 1. In set 2, Rush took a 14-11 lead. Mora rebounded, took a 17-14 lead. Rush calls timeout. Rush comes bouncing back. It's 17-17, and Rush ended up pulling away, winning set 2 25-20. In set 3 here, it was 9-5. Then it was 15-8. Mora takes timeout. It ends up being 18-9. And our final here is 25-12. Mora just couldn't really get anything going here in set number 3. And Rush City they're just so deep. They don't make mistakes. And looking at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard here, number 3, Abigail Thielander, just a special player. She ended up with 20 kills here tonight. Number 8 for the Tigers, Kendra Hines had a couple of huge hits. She had 7 kills. Number 9, the freshman Ellie Thielander had 6 kills. And just all around, they can go to multiple people up front when they need a huge point. But when they really need one, every time Mora made a run, they went back to number 3, Abigail Thielander, and she was able to deliver tonight 20 kills over the 3 sets here tonight here in Rush City. So what an exciting match here, no doubt about it. And the emotions are high for both of these teams. Mora with their 14 seniors, knowing that this is their last time on the floor together. And Rush, they're emotional right now as well because they are motivated to try to get back to the state tournament. And tonight was another step towards that goal for them. This Rush City team, they're now 25-4 on the season. And they know how to win. They've got experience. Even though they have no seniors on their team, they know how to win volleyball games, and they are experienced. I want to also point out the serves here tonight for Rush City. Kendra Hines had some incredible serves that really allowed them to pull away here in a few of these sets. So Kendra Hines had a huge night serving for the Tigers as well. We're going to step away for a short break, and when we come back, we'll preview the rest of the playoffs here for Rush City. And we'll take a look, and hopefully I get a Pine Insurance Agency player of the game here sent up to me to do a nice little interview with and get a player's perspective on the match tonight. We'll step away for a short break. We'll be back.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back here to Mora High School. One last look at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard here. Rush City takes tonight's match. I believe Rush is ranked number 9 in the state. They're the 2 seed in the subsection. So on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, they win tonight 3-0 over the Mora Mustangs. Embrace Orthodontics, custom light force, braces, or Invisalign, clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. Taking a look here now at Section 7-2A. In the top section here, we had the 1 seed is Esco, and they were facing Moose Lake Willow River tonight. And then you had the 2 seed is Rush, and the 3 seed was Mora. So Rush will advance tonight to face the winner of the Esco Moose Lake match, and that will be on 10/29, I believe, next week. And that will be up in Hermantown High School, I believe. On the other half of the section, we had Crosby Ironton. They earned the 1 seed, and they're playing 2 Harbors tonight. And Proctor was the 3 seed, and they are playing Greenway as the 2 seed tonight as well. So I just can tell you, based off what I saw here tonight between Mora and Rush, this section is going to be extremely exciting, and you're going to want to listen in to all of the games here in WCMP, KBEK, and ORQ Media. You're not going to want to miss any of this exciting volleyball action. We're going to step away for a short break. When we come back, we are going to be with our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game. It is number 3, Abigail Thielander. We'll be back right after this break.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ash Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're Dapper and Divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you.
At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with any coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go, take two.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
All right, everybody, welcome back in here to Rush City High School. I am with our Pine Insurance Player of the Game. We have two of them tonight. We have junior hitter Abigail Thielander, who had 20 kills tonight. And we have our setter, Natalie Rude, because Abigail Thielander cannot do it without her setter, number 18, setter. She is a junior. They're going to receive a Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game t-shirt. Pine Insurance Agency with locations in Aiken, Ham Lake, Moose Lake, McGregor, and Pine City. Visit pineagency.us and learn how you can start saving today. We're going to start with number 3, Abigail Thielander. Abigail, talk to me about the season coming into this season. What were your goals, and what did you kind of learn from last year's state tournament run?
Coming into this year, we had the mentality of, like, this is a new team. Let's make our own legacy, our own mark. And we have a lot of experience at, like, competitiveness and harder games and stuff. We get to go to these cool tournaments, so we take it in and bring it into the Great River Conference in Section 7 AA.
That's awesome. I didn't preview this question with you, but knowing your roster, you have no seniors on the team. So, Natalie, as the setter, what does it mean for you? Because you are almost like the quarterback in a lot of ways. So how do you step up knowing you don't have any seniors as the setter to be a leader on this team?
Yeah, for sure. I think knowing that I have girls that are out on the court to back me up, like Abby or Ellie, our freshmen, or our 2 sophomore middles, everybody there is ready to play and ready to get a kill every match.
Yeah, that's awesome. Next question here for you. Knowing that all of that you learned and going through this season, you're now 25-4. What are your goals now for the rest of the way as the playoffs continue on?
I think it is just to continue to play Rush City volleyball. We like to have the mentality to be in the controlled side, not having an emotional roller coaster throughout the game, and being the controlled team. Yeah, that's something that I definitely noticed from your team out here is you don't beat yourselves at all, and I think that is really I haven't seen you play this year. This was my first time I've seen you, but it really stood out to me how you don't beat yourselves. And you put the ball in play and you don't make many mistakes. So that's awesome. So you are advancing, and you are going to play the winner of Esco and Moose Lake Willow River. What do you know about either one of those teams? We can maybe assume Esco might win as the 1 seed. What do you know about those teams, and did you face them this year?
Yeah, at the very beginning of the season, we had a scrimmage against Esco. We know they're going to be a good team. We've faced them the past 3 years in the section finals. I mean, we should just be prepared for everything because we know they're going to give us a good fight. That's awesome.
What is it going to take to beat Esco? Or if Esco won, I don't have the score, but what is it going to take to continue to advance and get to where you were last year?
Play Rush City volleyball. That's what it's going to take.
I love it. All right, so Abigail, I ask this question when I interview people after the volleyball games. Talk to me about what it means. Would you prefer to get a big hit or a big block?
I think some games, if the setter's setting the right side a lot and it kind of goes, we get back and forth like a block or a big swing, I think my favorite thing ever is just stuff block somebody and just hit him in the face.
That's awesome. And Natalie, what does it mean for you, and how does it make you feel when your big hitters smash the ball down for a kill?
Yeah, I think it really depends on the hitter. Like Abby here, obviously it's a very consistent thing she does, and it's genuinely just rewarding for me to know that I set her up in a good position. And then you have Ellie, our freshman outside, that just gets so excited, and it's so rewarding to see that happiness on their face when they get that big kill.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, girls, thank you for being here tonight with me. Thank you for our interview. We're going to step away for a short break. I'm going to get these girls their T-shirt, and we'll be back shortly to wrap things up tonight.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Metvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Metvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Welcome back here to Rush City High School as we wrap things up on tonight's broadcast. Saying bye to some of my Mora friends here tonight. Rush City pulls out the win, 3-0. They're going to advance to play either the winner of Esco or Moose Lake. And that game will happen next week. I believe it's on the 29th, which would be Wednesday night, I believe. And I think that's going to be up in Hermantown. I believe it will be at Hermantown High School on 10/29, which would be next Wednesday. Rush City advances, and I'm going to be excited to watch what Rush City does here in the playoffs. They've got a lot of experience here from their state tournament run, and no doubt they are confident and they believe they can beat anybody in the section, and they're hungry to return back to the state tournament again next year. We have lots. This is an exciting time of year here. You're going to want to definitely tune in to WCMP and KBEK morning shows. You're going to want to get caught up on all of the local sports updates tomorrow. We have multiple football games happening. I believe Bram, Rush City, Cambridge all have home games tomorrow as the playoffs continue there. You're going to want to tune in tomorrow. Those are all on. All will be broadcasted live. Check all of those games out. And check the schedule next week. And just stay tuned to WCMP and KBEK and pay attention and don't miss a beat, because if the rest of the playoffs are anything like tonight's game, you're not going to want to miss any of that action. Once again, thank you to Pine Insurance Agency for bringing us our player of the game. It was Abigail Thielander and Natalie Rude, and they did a great job with their interview tonight. One of the things that I asked Abigail off air was the Tigers have a definite strategy that I have not seen this year. They do a lot of back row sets. Natalie Rude sets the ball back to Abigail Thielander, and she's able to hit the ball extremely hard from 10 to 15 feet. And I really believe it throws off the timing of the blockers when the hitter is that far back. It makes it hard, and she hits it hard as well. And so that is a unique strategy that I've not seen really used by other teams. And, of course, Abigail being an incredible volleyball player makes that strategy very effective. And her and Natalie Rude are definitely – you can tell that they've played a lot of volleyball together as juniors now, and they just connect on their sets and their kills. And Abigail Thielander led the way here tonight with 20 kills. Once again, Rush City with the 3-0 win over the Mustangs here. And again, stay tuned to our morning show so you can stay up to date on all the local sports when they're starting, and tune in to any of the local broadcasts. I'm Chris Gable. Thank you for tuning in, whether it was on WCMP radio or on our Q Media sports stream. Have a great weekend, everybody, and don't forget, tune in tomorrow to some incredible high school football playoff action. Have a great night. We'll talk soon.